2 Boa. It's a mirror match or something.
Mirror match of Boa? Alright, let's have a look.
Oh, hello?
Are you sure there's a lot of Boas in top 10?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Who are you? Okay, GP Luffy. Very interesting. We haven't seen that in
That deck is
a minute.
considered
Yeah.
like bad now, but okay, maybe not bad, but like not as good as it once was, which was it was arguably top 3 during its prime.
Yes.
And then it kind of just fell off once UP came out. Like it feels like a lot of GP Luffy players pivoted to UP. But hey, look, big shout outs to
7-0.
Brayden. It's going 7-0. Maybe the only GP Luffy in the event.
No, there's actually a couple of GP Luffys.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
and then Purple Dolflamingo, and I thoroughly love Purple Dolflamingo. It is the weirdest deck to play, but you get so many options in that deck, and you can build it in so many different ways. And they've got a lot of like cool tech cards that are starting to appear a bit more commonly. So we saw the like top 4 worlds Dolflamingo, where they were running Viola and slow beam to just keep stunning the opponent's board.
Yeah.
And they had a bit more baby 5s than some other decks as well to just keep that life gain pretty relatively healthy.
I really love that. Like that baby 5. Just keep only minus Don and still heal up to really stall out that late game.
Having said that, GP Luffy, not a late game deck. It is just like, I'm going to go all gas, no brakes. I'm going to hit you a lot and be relatively hard every single attack.
Especially on the 7 Don turn curve, you're playing the Luffy Tara, potentially the Luffy Tara into the Sanji Pudding if you want to. Let's see who ends up winning the dice roll here. Man, this is a blast from the past. Jeez Louise.
It's going to be very interesting to see what's in the GP Luffy deck that has changed over time. We don't, you don't typically see it. So are they still on the Luffy Tara? Surely, right? But who knows?
Oh wait, well there is a new addition. People are running the 2-cost Nami Searcher.
2-cost Nami Searcher?
Yeah, it has the trigger which enables it to activate its main effect. I'm going for the Searcher putting first just to set up for the first early few turns. I'm gonna go for a 2 Don turn. No, for 1 Don turn goes for the
EBO2 Nami Searcher to search for a Straw Hat.
And ends up getting himself the Zorjiro 4-cost. Doesn't get himself the stage. Does have 1 Don still available. Maybe he's already has the stage in hand. We'll just have to wait and see. And he goes for the double Nami Searcher. There is
Makes sense.
Yeah, Divine Departure. Is that a new smoke? No, that's the Sanji. The new film Sanji enables you to restand 2 Don at the end of your turn.
Yes. Interestingly, I don't know if the boat or the stage is super needed this game, right? Like,
oh yeah, that is true. Like, there's not, especially for this matchup. I don't think
the additional cost is not going to affect Purple Dolflamingo too much, outside of maybe the 10-cost Dolflamingo.
Gives them on the 3 Don turn play. We'll be using at least one of the Don to use the Sugar Search. Does exactly that. Searches the top 5 for a Don Quixote Pirates. Let's see what it ends up getting for this search.
If you're Braden here, you're so happy you opened double searcher into a Sugar Searcher. Like, if it was just one, they just redirected into your leader and you're like, yeah, that's fine. Or they play one of the other like 1-cost searches, but it's like on death search top 5 and then ramp 1. So yeah.
It's all, on top of that, having those 2 searches on the field, it's great to have like just a double swing, taking full advantage of your weenie searches, giving them extra purpose. Does he get himself the Dellinger, another searcher on KO?
So no doubt Slacking's going to play the Dellinger, and he might even use the leader's redirection into Dellinger on the leader swing, and then maybe even counter to save the Sugar, because GP Luffy cannot rip your hand out. So keeping it alive for another turn is going to be super helpful.
Does swing with a 2k counter on, 2k swing into the Sugar, contemplating whether to get rid of it first. Yeah. I mean, might as well, right?
I know, right? I was secretly wondering, is Slacking going to drop 2 cards to save this?
Nah.
Every single time? Answer was no.
It does take life. Let's see. He does see, and there is a potential trigger there. Question is he going to use it? And it is going to be this slow being able to ramp up, which is really good to see. Going to be on the 6th Don in the next turn.
That is super helpful for Dolflamingo. It allows you to hit that 8-cost curve just a tiny bit faster, especially if you went first. Having said that, I think Dolflamingo is one of the few decks that you don't necessarily need to go first with. Like, he doesn't have he's got a good curve, but he can play both. Whereas GP Luffy, I feel like, is a bit more restricted to going first.
Uses the Dillinger. Swings 2000 into the 2000, really using as a pseudo. I don't know what to say, pseudo blocker, but he uses the God Threat,
Ooh.
gets rid of that Zojiro.
And
Get
then
out here and
gets
ramps.
another Don. And interestingly enough, Dellinger's rested, so if Brayden swings into Dellinger, he's actually just going to give Slacking a Don and a Search. So there's no point in attacking that Dellinger. It's a weirder Searcher to ever attack.
Okay, swings 2000 into 2.
He's doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, taking full advantage of it. And then on KO, manages to get ramps up and searches as well. We'll be able to be on 10 Don in the next. Oh, wait, no, not 10 Don, sorry. Oh, and
It
there's
would
an
have been
Yeah,
10.
yeah. ACOS Dolphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, a lot of purple Dolflamingos do play that ACOS just because they can play out the 5-cost Rosinante to start untapping 2 Don at the end of your turn. It also gives you access to Virgo. Virgo is an insanely good card in the purple Dolflamingo deck. It's your protection immunity and also helps you control the board with its neg 2000 power for -1 Don. Having said that, we see Brayden hit that Sanji Pudding, one of the almost core cards of this GP Luffy deck.
Yeah, swinging 8 into lead. We'll be taking life. Boom, there we go. Should we write 1?
Yep.
No, sorry. There we go. Sanji Pudding and then using the leader ability
to play. Yeah. Oh, and also playing a Nami as well.
Top 5 search. Let's see if he ends up getting. Does he have any of his finisher cards? The rush, the 6-cost Luffy.
I did also just sneak a quick peek at the new Heroine's Nico Robin that gives you Straw Hat's protection by tapping it.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe that also does help out slightly in the Emu matchup to make it a bit more playable.
Gets himself the ACOS, combos it into the Marguerite, or is it going to be the Rosinante? It has to be the Rosinante. Will be able to restand 2 Don at the end of his turn, trashing 1 event and drawing 2 cards.
Divine Departure is an interesting choice. I love that card so much. But hey, as we called out, wanting to get Dolflamingo out, and following up with a Dellinger is incredibly helpful because now that's just 1 extra life Dolflamingo has.
Passes the turn over to Brayden. Brayden, let's see if he ends up getting more of those Sanji Puddings on field, or maybe possibly getting himself the Luffy Taro combo. Fortunately, don't see any Luffy Taros in hand. I do see the Rush Luffy. Here we go, attaching 1 Don onto the Sanji Pudding. I believe that's a 7k, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what?
8k swing now.
I believe what Dolflamingo is going to try and do this game, and I'll be really keen to see if it does happen, is he's just going to try and control the board. GP Luffy only has 4 Sanji Puddings, which are probably the most crucial cards in that deck. And once rested, you got to go for it, right? Like, you just got to go all in on that Sanji Pudding.
Returns to restanding 2.
Having said that, playing the new, the 5-cost Sanji that untaps 2 Don, incredibly helpful, and typically only, oh my lord, another
2 Sanjis will be able to restand
4 Don.
4 Don, yeah, that's crazy.
Really, is this Red Green Luffy?
I was just exactly gonna say that. 7 into lead, pitching out a 2 and a 1. Already used the leader ability as well. Oh no, hasn't used. Oh, yeah, has used the leader ability.
But Brayden's sitting kind of healthy with like 7 or 8 cards in hand, full life as well. Like, that's kind of daunting if you are on Slacking side. But he's taking it. He's all good. He's gonna slowly rip all those cards out of Brayden's hands, just probably this turn by attacking that Sanji Pudding.
2 Don still available. I see that there is going to be, I think not just 1, but 2 Divine Departures. 10 Don. Will we see the... Oh, actually, going for a fish swing first. 9 into 7. We'll have to pitch out a 2 and a 1. Still has Don available for any potential and it does exactly that. 2 and a 1.
Really enjoy just the amount of board control that we've seen on this stream, and it's really well sequenced. All these fish attacks to try and just see what the opponent is trying to feel and how to get the cards out of their hand. Although 10-cost Dolflamingo to just pop that Sanji Pudding, yep, that stage actually would have come in handy there.
Yeah,
so
that is exactly right.
A bit rough, but at the same time, 10-cost Dolphy is a beast of a card, and even if he didn't pop that Sanji Pudding. He could have stunned the entire board, basically. So
and restanding 2 Don, we'll be able to use the Dolflamingo, so he'll be at 10 Don by his next turn.
yes,
Using the ACOS Doffy leader, ACOS ability.
to ramp one, and he can also redirect into Dellinger as well to be a bit safer and keep another card in hand to save his life.
Dare I say that he's really trying to put as much pressure as possible in order to get that Luffy, rush Luffy, secret rare Luffy to do a double strike. Really gonna go for the fish swings first as a 7k into lead, and it's going to be a 8k counter.
Yeah, this is typically what you see from Dolflamingo. They try and keep their life at like 2 or 3 and just keep board pressure up as much as possible because they're going to rip the cards out of Braden's hand eventually, regardless.
Uses the Dellinger, yeah.
As you can see, just redirect into Dellinger. Such a good combat trick. Get a free surge, stop an attack. What's not to love? And then adding that baby 5. So baby 5, 4 cost, 1000 power, 1000 counter. On play, ramp an active Don, and then also, when it dies, -1 Don, and then heal 1. Insanely good card, especially because you can just redirect your attacks into it.
And there's the 6 cost Luffy making its first appearance. Buffs up the leader to plus 1000, going for a 6K, maybe going for a 6k swing. 2 Don open. I don't believe Slacking actually has any events in his hand. We'll just have to wait and see.
But yeah, this Luffy that attacks twice is going to put in so much work now that the redirection's already occurred. This Luffy's just free to do what he wants to.
It's going to be 8k swing, has to have 2k counters, or even just a pitch out at least minimum 3 cards. Maybe getting himself like a Divine Departure plus 1000 counter.
Now, I'm very curious on what you think is going to happen with this Luffy. Do you think he's going to restand and attack again, or just restand and leave it open so he can't be attacked on the clapback?
I mean, dare I say has he used his
He has used his leader effect because he redirected into Dellinger.
Here we go. That's going to be a 9k swing into lead. Has to pitch 2-2 and a 1.
I think this is I think Braden is really just trying to smell the blood in the water here for Slacking. He's like, can I actually just restand Luffy and go for game? Because the more turns you give Dolflamingo, the more his game plan is just going to start like encroaching on you and strangling you, and eventually you realize you've got 1 attack per turn, and there's nothing I can do.
Slacking, just contemplating with his options. He does have card size in hand, but the question is, does he have enough counter to get out of that 8k swing?
And if he can live this turn, though, he's got that baby 5. He goes back up to 2 life effectively and has a free redirect. That is a lot of additional work Braden would have to put in. So can he get away with it?
I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of. He's just he's taking the life. Okay. Oh, and he takes the life. No trigger.
No trigger.
Restand 2 Don. Unfortunately, those attached Don do not get to restand because of Sanji's ability. It needs to be rested Don.
So if you're Slacking here, I think you have to go for board control. Try and just reduce the number of threats coming at you the next turn. Although it looks like he's just trying to also fish some attacks out of Braden.
6k swing. There's got to be a trigger.
What kind of trigger would be super helpful here?
Bugler? No, it's Spiderweb.
Nah, true. But yeah, 9. I mean, actually, Slacking does have, let's look at it, a pretty strong board to try and fish for some damage. So also makes total sense to just try and push for damage. Realizing this Dolflamingo is only on play, but it's still a 10,000 power body, so good luck trying to just remove it.
I just love how does take another life from that. No trigger. Just love how there's a consistency 10 drop Doffy. We have the 10 drop Doffy green, and then exactly the same thing but in purple.
Yes.
And there we go, another 10 drop Doffy. -3. I think he just froze all 3.
Yes, you have the ability to choose 3 8 cost or less and just keep them frozen. So
is it frozen and won't be able to refresh on the refresh phase, or is it you can't
attack? I actually cannot remember off the top of my head.
I'm gonna double check that.
But being able to untap 2 at the end of turn as well is incredibly helpful, just for any of events that Slacking might draw. Sorry, they do untap.
It does untap.
But regardless, it's not super helpful. arguably that's actually better for slacking at this point because that secret Luffy cannot restand to attack again.
Cannot be rested, so yeah, you can't attack. Yeah, that's right. That's very good, very great. That's a great play from slacking.
So that has effectively slowed Brayden's turn down to maybe 2 or 3 attacks, depending on that secret rare Luffy we see in hand.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really close one. He goes for it. He goes for the draws, gets himself. Did he just play Sanji just then? Yeah, he did.
He did.
Restanding 2, ramping 1. Will be able. I don't think he's gonna do the finisher just yet.
You're so close to the end, Brayden. You just have to hit him one more time and then you win.
It's gonna be 6K. Let's go fishing. Set out the bait. Put it on the hook.
I think 7 is a tiny bit better of a number just to go for because it either does just force the redirection out now, or you can start to try and chip away that hand slacking has. Admittedly, it's not too much, but it's probably enough to annoy you.
Does have 2 Gum Gum Giants in hand as well, a couple of 2K counters, even a Divine Departure, so sitting quite well with the in preparation for the crackback.
Oh, for sure. Like, I don't think Brayden is at risk of dying next turn due to the sheer amount of counter he has in hand. However, one thing we haven't really spoken about, I also love looking at people who clearly love the decks they're playing because look at how blinged out they are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking and I'm like, man, he's got like a playset of Gum Gum Giant alt arts in his hand. Even the Dolflamingo player, everything looks to be alt arted out.
I just noticed. That's the Manga Luffy.
Yeah.
Oh, these players have no just don't care about the expense and just wants to just play what they love.
I think it's just honestly a nice rhetoric. It's like Brayden clearly has been playing GP Luffy for a long time, still loves the deck. He's doing extremely well with it. Why don't you spend a tiny bit more? And honestly, if he makes top 8, he's made it all back anyway.
Especially with that winner serial Luffy. Now we do see that Slacking does have a slow beams available in hand.
That's going to be interesting.
Just thinking what he can possibly do here with all that done up.
I think if you're slacking, if you can't play another 10 cost Dolflamingo this turn, you do kind of have to go for game. I feel like there's not many other ways you can go about this. And your board is actually pretty handy to be able to go for game. Like you have 2 10,000 powers, 9,000, 6,000, and your leader, and 10 Don spare. That is 5 good attacks coming at you. And he's at 1 life and 7 cards in hand. Admittedly, as we know, there's 2 Gum Gum Giants in there.
16 until he goes for the 2K counter. Does have 10 available still. Will he do some Don investment onto any of his characters? He's got a 10 cost, 2 10 cost, and an 8 cost. That amount of Don as set active is very intimidating from Slacking's perspective. We'll have to go swings 10 into lead. Have
10 is good here. It's going to force out that Gum Gum Giant, or at least one of them. Brayden is a 6K leader, so this is still going to be 2 cards regardless, which is something... Ooh.
Does take life.
Is this just going to be a 20K?
Dare I say he just risks it for the biscuit? Because he does have an additional... And he's doing... okay.
Oh, I thought he was just going to put it all up.
Gum Gum Giant, discarding the secret rare Luffy. Now he has to provide another 2K counter in hand.
1K.
1K, sorry, yes. Dead Man's Game, and there we go, there's the Nami.
Okay.
Dare I say he attaches all Don 18K? No, I wouldn't.
Is it like a weird slice where you just go like 1 Don on lead, swing for 6, and then all the rest on the Dolflamingo, and then just go large?
We'll just have to wait and see. I love this.
It's such a weird lead.
Yeah. Still has 9. Oh, here we go. Goes for a fish, 9K swing.
I think he's doing it the other way around.
Yeah.
But... Oh, manga.
Oh, what is this? This list is crazy.
Brayden,
bro. A manga Luffy? Not just. Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Yeah, thoroughly disappointed it's not a red.
Yeah.
But no, like, love to see the people dedicated to their decks. And honestly, this is. If you're slacking,
that gave me a heart attack, man.
if you're slacking, you got to be like, am I just getting tricked here? Like, he's got 3 Don up. Is that 3 more Gum Gum Giants I have to go through?
Can you imagine? Wow, this Brandon's just like Slacking has to be cautious of that restand Luffy. I don't think he makes it by the end of this episode.
There is a lot of cards in Slacking's hand. Maybe he can actually try and go for some kind of survival strategy with that baby 5 he has.
I mean, yes, he can stall it out. So if he goes 4 over there, he has 4 Don remaining. We'll be able to leave 2 Don.
If he's got slow beam, like, it's pretty good.
Living
but is it enough? Because that baby 5 does stop the manga secret rare Luffy from. That effectively nullifies that. So then you just have to counter all the other attacks on the board.
It's gonna be 8 until he does take life. Yeah.
He was already at 0, so this is potentially lethal.
He does have a spider web, so we'll be able to restand. Doesn't even need to restand, just plus 4,000. There you go. Yeah. Boom.
I do think, Slacking looks like he's going to opt to play that baby 5, ramp it on in active, and then just get the slow beam to try and live through the next turn.
And here we go in the climax of this round. And I forgot to press the time start.
It's okay. They're at 0-0. This game is over soon.
Oh my.
But as we can see, like that slow beam in hand, I believe that is one.
Yes. It is going to be, and a couple of 2K counters as well. Brayden needs to be very careful in regards to the way he sets this up for the lethal.
Totally agree. And slow is going to be a major part of it. That heal off baby 5 is going to be a major part of it. Trying to deal effectively 2 damage this turn to win makes it a bit harder. Brayden trying to do all the maths here.
7, let's just see, 7, 7, 7, so 21. But one of them gets rested. One of them gets, so he has to deal with 2 hits need to go through, ideally.
And it's really awkward because if you put any kind of Don investment on a character, that's the one that gets redirected into baby 5.
So redirection, so leader ability, heal, slow beam he has to worry about. That's rough.
I think at this point that Luffy hasn't just attacked, so you do need to use a slow beam here to just rest something. Don't think it matters too much what you rest here because everything's basically 7,000 power, so. Ooh, ops to counter out.
Okay. Here we go. 7 into a lead. We'll have to pitch out a 2 and a 1. We'll be deciding whether he's going to be using the slow beam or the leader ability, enabling that on KO ability to give him 1 more life.
The pressure is so immense on both players right now. They're both 7-0 with their cool rogue decks or slightly non-meta decks.
I'm just trying to think. He could possibly use the Dead Man's Game if he applies. Use the slow beam.
Slow beam.
There we go. Rest these another potential 7k swing
and then counters out.
Counters out, yeah.
So he still has 4 cards in hand. Brayden has 3 attacks coming at him. 2 of those attacks are going to be negligible just because of the redirection and the heal. So Slacking just has to counter out of effectively 1 attack with those 4 cards in hand.
I think it's. Let me hear me out. He does Dead Man's Game, rest of 2 Don.
If he does that, Slacking just counters the leader swing, right?
Yep.
And then that's game.
Yep.
Honestly, really impressive maths from Slacking to go like, okay, here's what my opponent can be doing during their turn. Trying to work out.
There's the Dead Man's Game, resting, the 2 Don. We'll be able to use the leader ability. Use the leader Luffy ability. Bunks it up to plus 1,000. Swing 7 into lead. We'll have to pitch out a 2 and a 1. Does he actually have it?
Does he have it?
He uses the leader ability -1, gets over to the baby 5, then manages to heal up. One more, 2 hits to go through. Goes for a 7k hit into lead. Needs to produce
There is an
2-1.
Hachiana Dillinger. He can get out of this attack. Ooh, but taking it, that seems... Oh, he had enough 2k counters anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I was like, oh, that was kind of risky. But now, as we can see, Dolflamingo slowly controlling the board.
As he does. Like, unfortunate for Brayden, but congratulations. So unfortunate for slacking. No, Brayden,
unfortunately for Brayden.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a long day.
But it's really good to still see